George Sodini, a seemingly ordinary man with an intelligence that contrasted with his compromised social abilities, found himself engulfed in loneliness, frustration, and a burning hatred towards women. This disturbing journey led to a shocking act of violence that claimed 3 lives and left 9 others injured. Sodini's story is one of isolation, desperation, and a lack of intervention that culminated in a catastrophic event. Born on September 30, 1960, George Sodini grew up as part of a family of 5. While his school life was relatively average, his home environment was dysfunctional, characterized by a vicious and controlling mother and an apparently useless father. These family dynamics may have contributed to the deep-seated issues that manifested later in Sodini's life. In his younger years, Sodini had some success with women, but he claimed that his brother's attempts to embarrass him in front of girls left a lasting impact. As he moved into his 30s and 40s, Sodini found himself involuntarily celibate. The more he craved female affection, the more he made women around him feel uncomfortable. This tension evolved into bitterness, leading him to vent his anger and isolation on his website and through videos. Despite making these expressions public, no one saw the warning signs until it was too late. The consequences of this oversight were catastrophic, resulting in 3 deaths and 9 injuries. The victims, Heidi Overmeyer, Elizabeth Gannon, and Jody Billingsley, fell prey to the tormented delusions of a lonely and psychopathic man. Pennsylvania, home to almost 13 million residents, became the backdrop for this tragic incident. Sodini, working in the fintech sector in Pittsburgh, appeared to have it all from an external perspective: intelligence, a stable job, a home, and financial well-being. However, demons in his mental health remained hidden from the outside world. In 2008, Sodini experienced a turning point as he became bitter and lonely, leading to increased isolation and self-loathing. He created a house tour video on YouTube to attract a soulmate, but his social awkwardness made it uncomfortable. Attending dating workshops by dating guru Ardon Steele further exacerbated his bitterness. Sodini struggled to apply the advice from these workshops in his interactions with women, leading to his frustration and openness in his online blog. The blog, created in 2008, became a platform for Sodini to express his deepest thoughts and insecurities. He claimed to have been rejected by 30 million women and detailed his struggles with celibacy, loneliness, and his perceived undesirability. Despite his intelligence and outward success, his mental health deteriorated, and he contemplated an exit plan. The so-called exit plan involved a violent attack on a gym. In a disturbing turn of events, Sodini planned to unleash his anger on others before taking his own life. He made practice runs in the hours and days leading up to the attack, displaying troubling behavior that went unnoticed. Days before the planned attack, someone reported him after he pulled a grenade out on a bus, but by the time authorities were alerted, he had disappeared. On August 4, 2009, Sodini carried out his violent plan. Entering a gym during an aerobics class, he opened fire, killing 3 women and injuring 9 others. The victims became casualties of Sodini's twisted and disturbed mindset. Heidi Overmeyer, Elizabeth Gannon, and Jody Billingsley lost their lives in a senseless act of violence that shook the community. Sodini's online blog, which hinted at his intentions, gained attention after the attack. Despite having a $250,000 estate, he bequeathed it to the University of Pittsburgh, but they rejected the offer upon learning about his actions. The aftermath revealed that Sodini had made practice runs, asked about turning off lights in the gym, and displayed troubling behavior that went unnoticed. The tragic irony lies in the fact that authorities initially believed Sodini was targeting an ex-girlfriend, a notion that seemed absurd as he had never had a girlfriend. This case underscores the importance of recognizing warning signs and intervening in individuals who display signs of severe mental distress. In the aftermath of the shooting, a vigil was held to remember the victims, Heidi Overmeyer, Elizabeth Gannon, and Jody Billingsley. Friends, Women's rights advocates and local officials gathered to mourn and honor those who lost their lives in the senseless act of violence. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more engaging videos like this.